नमस्कार। मैं कुमार राकेश और आप देख रहे हैं समग्र भारत टीवी। आज आज सॉरी जस्ट Namaskar. I'm Kumar Rakesh. You're watching Global Governance TV. Today we're going to discuss the Israel Hamas war and role of Bharat. How just Bharat India is thinking on that way, and what is just strategy of Bharat towards this new war, but it's not new war, it's very old war. This conflict between the Palestine and Israel is not new. And as we know it, the former Prime Minister of Bharat, Indira Gandhi, how they have just given the uh, weightage, just the prestige to Mr. Palestinian leader Fidel Castro, how he was painted, how he was just claimed, how he was just
Yasser Arafat. Yasser Arafat.
sorry, Yasser Arafat, and whatever they have done. So now the old new congressman is that following it. So there's updates in the how on Saturday on 7th of October, how just Hamas just started war and how he about more than 1,000 person has been injured, more than 500 has been killed, and today just Israel PM Netanyahu was to change Middle Eastern war with Hamas, and he said, India is watching and on the role of Bharat. It was watching carefully ongoing conflict between Israel and Hamas and added it will handle its energy needs with maturity, and Bharat will handle its maturity as far as the energy sector is concerned, the place where the action is taking place. Many respect of center of global energy will watch very carefully, as Union Petroleum Minister of Bharat Hardeep Puri told reporters in New Delhi. So, and this is the latest development from Bharat, and already the Prime Minister of Bharat, Narendra Bhai Modi, already supported Mr. Netanyahu, the Israeli Prime Minister. Our just the friendship is very old, and but now Congress has shown his face, and after passing a resolution in Congress Working Committee, they have supported Philistine. So we can understand easily what is the stand of the Congress. This is not the old Congress. This is a new Congress, and whatever Congress, Indira Congress is. I think this is not an original Congress. Some parts of them participated in the freedom movement, as they claim. There are so many stories, so many controversies. So latest whatever done and what they have been doing, the Palestinian terrorist group claims responsibility for attack at Lebanon-Israel border, and they told is the ongoing conflict between the Israel and Gaza crossed the 1,100 mark on Monday. The war ensued after the Hamas militant launch the variants of 3,000 rockets from Gaza into Israel on Saturday. In retaliation, the Israel Defense Forces initiated strikes within Gaza as the long and difficult war continued to intensify over past 24 years. Palestinian militant organization Islamic Jihad on Monday said they have detained 30 Israeli nationals in Gaza. The Israel military, the meanwhile, said the 1 lakh reservists have headed the call to duty from the side as the war escalates. At least three American citizens have been killed in the conflict, while the France Foreign Ministry officially confirmed death of one French citizen. Ukraine's foreign ministry has acknowledged the death of two its nationals within Israel, while the toll of at least 10 Nepali students has been reported as having lost their lives. In a gesture of support to Israel, the United States has announced its intent to deploy an aircraft carrier strike group to the Eastern Mediterranean, reinforcing its commitment to the region. Stay tuned as the with our channel in Turkey, and I just we can say how the more the 11 Thai nationals have been also reported to have been captured and in the custody of Hamas, and so this is Mexico sent two aircraft to evacuate 300 citizens in Israel, Mexico President Andres Manuel Lopez Obrador said 300 Mexican citizens in Israel have signed up to leave the country. Two aircraft will be sent to Israel to carry out evacuation. He added, President said three Mexicans remain missing and government is communicating with their relatives and added our diplomats are acting to protect Mexicans. From government of Bharat is also trying for some students and yeah, Bharatiya nationals are there. They are also thinking to how to just send concerned this flight to just take up the all national to back to Bharat. And Hezbollah member killed in Israeli bombing in southern Lebanon. Member of Hezbollah, Lebanese political party and militant group, was killed in Israeli bombing in southern Lebanon. Sources told according to different sources, and the Gaza hospital out of service due to Israel airstrikes. Palestinian Ministry of Health in Gaza said services are the only functioning hospital in Gaza, which around neighborhood was suspended due to continuous Israeli strikes. Reported CNN, the health ministry said extensive damage caused by the continuous Israeli strikes blocked the medical team's ability to enter exit the helmet. And whatever claim by the uh, Israel, so they will now they will just evacuate it and vacate all the Gaza place were captured by the Hamas. So on this Israel factor, we're just welcoming the senior journalist Mrs. Vandana Jinganji in our program and how he is thinking and how he has seen, how he has close observed. He had been in Israel for some time and whatever he has uh, taken the note of that, and after that we'll also comment on the role of Bharat and the role of the anti-national theory party that is called the Congress. So after break we'll also discuss that. So Vandana, over to you.
Namaskar and good evening to each and every viewer of ours. It's very important. The subject is very close. I'm a alumni of AJC, American Jewish Council. And why? Why I am an alumni? Why did I? Because this is the solidarity. I stand, I sit with my Israeli friends because they have been suffering these attacks for so many years. Now it's a time, it has to be this side or that side, And so many, this is a terror attack, 6:30 a.m. in the morning, when the Shabbat, which is on Friday. So,
Really,
yeah. So they,
so
once you,
inhuman.
so
How
many
they have,
people,
yeah, how they
so
have just
many,
insulted the women.
everybody is sleeping because most of the people, those who know, they follow that uh, faith. So they don't even cook on a Saturday. They cook everything on Friday. They get ready for it, and then they sleep because that is what. Because I have been and visited a lot of Jewish families also. So when it's 6:30 in the morning, this thing happens, and all this vicious surprise, like you can very well imagine, I'm in my cozy bed in the morning, and suddenly I hear the rockets, I hear the paragliders, I hear the boat, the sound, the motorcycles, they are coming in, and the other vehicles. So they have attacked from the ground, from the sea, and from the sky. So it has been a mastermind. It has been a plot which could not have happened just like you decided, and I can come to Kumar Rakesh's home, come and bang. No, this is not like that. There has been a very big plot, and there has been a very big support. When the funds of $6 billion have been released to Iran, so we are seeing this outcome of it. And now you are going to see the repercussions, what is happening, who's coming in support. If you are supporting Hamas, some Hamas, Taliban came for the support.
Yeah,
And
you're
so
right.
because there are 12, till yesterday, there were 12 terrorist organizations, those who openly supported.
Yeah.
And I think the Bharat's political party had joined their bandwagon also, Congress party, when they came out with the resolution of this. Is not this shameful? Are they not able to see what has happened to the women? Are they not able to see what has happened to the innocent kids? They have
But
been made
also,
hostages.
Vandana, we also just will have so many points of discussion the how the rise of MBS, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and our Arab Spring issues and Abrahamic Accords, and how the conflict, the reason of conflict between the two, and how the partition and Israel creation and the beginning of Israel-Palestine conflict. There are so many issues there. So how they are just trying to be why this conflict is there, and how the Syrians behave, and Jordanians behave, and Lebanese behave. So the coalition of Arab armies. So there are so many issues, and 7 lakhs to 7,50,000 Palestinians uprooted and became homeless and stateless earlier, and the bulk of them retreated into Gaza. The event is remembered in the Palestinian memory and Nakba and catastrophe. So, so many histories are there, and how the Muslim countries, both and non-Arab, refuse to recognize Israel, and relation were based in informal. So this is directly we can say Muslims and non-Muslims, and they are not considering Jews and Muslims. How just you see, they analyze this equation on the world map. Although there were 56 countries of Islamic countries, there were nothing 1,000 years back.
Kumar Rakesh, we understand because when these kind of things happen, there will be a collateral damage. And the head of the country of Israel, Netanyahu, he did mention, I will not be able to take it if the damage, because this area, what you're talking about, the Gaza, is the thickest populated, world's densely populated area. When we're talking about how much was the population 5 years ago, how much it is now, which is not new because these people are good in producing the kids, like and that is where you are seeing it to fight it out. And then comes Lebanon, which is on top of it, from the other end of it, because and this side they are, but the only, I mean, France came to support in favor of Israel because no to terror, because what you say you must act onto it. Bharat came, Prime Minister Modi just gave. Rishi Sunak's statement is very, very strong too. He is in favor of Israel. He said no to terrorism because these are the countries. Because if the nations are not waking up today, this is going to come to their house. I'm being very honest with you. Because, and then we need to find out the role of China also into this, which cannot be ignored. And the
Yeah,
role.
so nice, Vandanaji. We will discuss on the role of China also, and how the Pakistan behave to support the Philistine on the issues of not the human being, and the issues of the Muslims and non-Muslims, and two, the role of the Congress in Bharat, and number three, how the government of Bharat and Modi government is behaving, and that's shown the study on the issue. The time of break, after break, we'll discuss all three issues. Continue this. Be with us, not to me. Welcome back after just a discussion on the Hamas and Israel conflicts and war, we can say, and role of Bharat. Just Vadanadi, you have been Israel and have seen the many groups and the many equations very closely. So just you tell me some two or three highlights of your visit. How just you analyze the situation and issue. Who are? How do you think Israel is responsible and Palestine is responsible? What is something? Just
What was a peace accord for? First of all, when it has happened, it has been decided.
loud,
You,
please.
I said, what was a peace accord for? It was you live and let others live also, but that's not happening. And now, if I'm just seeing it, you asked me about my experience, because as you see earlier in Bharat, the bus stations, bus stops, the shed of the bus stops. So every like few yards, you will see those kind of sheds. They are so used to these, like because the sirens, and they take the shelter. When I was there also, because if you go to my Facebook, you will see my picture on the Gaza Strip. I mean, and I was standing there observing, monitoring. I'm seeing that, and this shells and rockets, it's very, very common because, but this time, what has come now, 5,000 at the same time, you can very well imagine. Even Mossad could not visualize, whom we trust as the very strong intelligence group of Israel of the world. So they were also shocked because they were not expecting this all came in, because this is an intelligence failure. And what happened to our CIA, who's been keeping an eye all over? Because we are still not been able to, because here it's a complete failure, because when we are talking about against the terror, against the terrorism, so now it is a time for the world to realize who is coming in support of Hamas, because this is the same situation what you are seeing it, like, uh, they are ruling there, they won the election. On what basis? So it means they never want peace. And they say we are ready to fight for 100 years. Who's giving them ammunition? They have so much money. So that is coming from Islamic countries, to be honest. Who's giving them? Humanitarian support should come to humans. Just, this is a very strong statement of mine.
Okay, but
Means,
how does it react to the role of the Congress in Bharat? How they have passed a resolution by Congress Working Committee to support the Philistine, not Israel. What is the angle behind? Only Muslim angle? They want to create the Bharat as a Muslim state. What do you think they are?
nothing is new. Nothing is new. That's in their dynasty, to be honest. Means the great grandfather of his, Jawaharlal Nehru, what he has done 1947, to be
As,
honest.
as well as just you see the Modi and
See,
Netanyahu just
no,
already.
you should be, nation comes first. When the people from the opposition party of Israel at this point of time, they say we are together, we will be collectively taking on to our enemies. So what is the problem with JNU students? What is the problem with Aligarh Muslim University students? What is the problem with Owaisi gang? What is the problem with Congress? They should change their name to Khan Grace. I think that will be better. So that is showing their identity. Means like,
No, they change like AICC, All India Islamic Congress. They can change the name, whatever they are called,
this
the
is the
AICC.
biggest irony, that you are going against your own nation, because Bharat itself has so much of issues, problems, internal. So there is the thing which comes in my mind, Snakes in Ganga, the book of.
All Islamic Congress Committee, they can change AICC.
Yeah. So Rajiv Malhotra wrote a book, Snakes in Ganga. We always say that
Yeah,
we have to find,
you're right.
because enemies are not far away, enemies are within you. And this party is the enemy. We are seeing it because the sun has been going out, throwing his venom whenever it is, whenever he gets chance. He's abroad talking bad about Bharat. And now it is in the working committee, they bring this resolution. Shame on this party, to be very honest with you. I'm being upfront with, because this is what
So,
is
so,
not
so
acceptable.
nice, Vandana, just to make the comment on this Israel, and you have been to Israel sometime, and just the role of Congress and other political party, as well as the opposition of Israel,
And here the
apart from
United
all
Nations
this.
have to come up too. It's a
Yes.
failure of the United Nations also.
So just you
Because
see Russia-Ukraine war, where United Nations, what is it all? The fast. Already our Prime Minister Narendra Modi in 2020, 2021 in United Nations, this will be changed, already reform the United Nations.
Mhm.
The role is going to be not nothing, only just standing and no reaction.
and we know that there is an history. Whenever these kind of things have happened, the map of Israel has always changed. So if
Yeah,
it changes now, then don't blame them. आपने
you are right.
हमको छेड़ा है, हम आपको छोड़ेंगे नहीं.
That's already PM or Israel. Now they'll the abolish from the map the Gaza Patti. There will be no. They will make the no man land or whatever their warrior. And but my question is how the opposition supported Israel
That is
government and
shameful. That's
Netanyahu
shameful.
on the
Absolutely.
issues of the nationalist nationhood. But in Bharat, just you see the one political party is going a
What
different
is the
way.
strength
Even
of Congress? The strength of Congress is just
it's
like
so
these kind of, yeah.
shameful. The behavior, how they are behaving, and how Rahul Gandhi is behaving outside the country, defaming Bharat like anything. This should not be excused like anything. Whatever he is and what you are doing. So nice of you. We'll discuss also role of
Anyway,
the
thank you.
United Nations and role how is going on, how the country reactions and must wait. We'll say just stay with us. Just watch Global Governance TV. Support us. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Jai. Namaskar.